you what, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy, like, everywhere. Everywhere, things are going on overseas, and things have been happening for years. There was even an attack, some things that affected France, and that's like, as far as I've studied history, those kind of things are never, I haven't heard of those kind of things happening. But, I think the world is changing. We're wanting the world to be like it used to be. Why doesn't it go back to normal? How can we have it the way we used to have it? Okay, but we can't. The world is changing. It's changing physically, and it's changing as far as things that we decide to accept. As far as law, and things are just extreme. We're going through some extreme changes. Some of the changes are harmless, and some are quite dangerous to the point where somebody could literally hit a button and just end everything. That kind of thing. Power has a tendency to control. Now this thing that I'm doing here, I'm basically trying to get used to just kind of like improvising on chords and not allow that to distract my speech. So bear with me. Eventually I'll get there. It gets better with time. Okay. But anyway. It's crazy everywhere you look. And so I think the thing is, since we realize that, why are we just letting it just happen? What's the deal? I mean, the majority thinks it's nuts, to have things in place that'll destroy the world. I mean, the things like things that they want to dismiss, are still here, because they throw people in jail for it. They throw people in jail for drugs, but yet and still, the drugs are still here, and they're getting here, and apparently they're not intelligent enough to not let them come in. Who knows? They weren't intelligent enough to not let immigrants come in, And, why wouldn't you let the immigrants come in? There's just so many things. But anyway, those are my opinions, and I try not to let those kind of things affect me emotionally. And one way that I do that is, with music. And, the things that are happening with me, there are some things that are deeply financial, that in the past I would have reacted in a different way, and then that different way would have been a way that would not allow me to work on things artistically. Okay, but here I am. Okay, and ask me if I'm worried. I'm not worried. I don't know how things are going to come out, but there are certain things that I know now, and certain things that I believe, and I'm about to prove those things to myself. By experiencing myself, go right through it. And you can stay with me and watch if you like. But here we go. We'll find out if the finances pan out a way where I end up staying in this house, because I've definitely not paid the mortgage in a couple of years. And what you do is you go out and get another job, and and you get caught up on your finances, And then after a while, you go out and get another job and get caught up in your finances. And after a while, it's just, it's time out for that. It's kind of like you're letting the world control your life. I mean, that's basically what it is. The way the world is operating. Because what I believe I do is I believe what I provide is quite valuable. And some of the things that have happened have changed the there's been like a paradigm shift where the students don't fluctuate at the same times of years as they used to. So as a result, we have income lags and that kind of thing, and so with that happening, it's depressing if you're in the wrong state of mind to be living through that, and as a result, certain things don't get done, and you don't work on your artistic abilities and that kind of thing. Your confidence goes away. Things happen that discourage you. You think that you don't really have anything of value, and I'm awake now. Okay, and this stuff that's happening in this world, we're getting ready to find out, how far all this stuff is going. And at the same time, I'm going to find out just how far, with the current way things are set up, on the web, and the things that I understand, how far I can actually go, as far as a with industry quality music that is listenable and that people will like, and that will get attention and draw attention to Columbus, Ohio. Not me running off to New York. Is life really supposed to be like that? It's one of those things. You wonder all your life, are you supposed to just run off and your life become different and the kids are disoriented and all that stuff? Just because you're a musician, most mothers don't want their kids in a situation that's not healthy, and you go through, as an entertainer, you go through relationships in a different way, what if it happens all of a sudden, and now you're going through things that you've never heard of, after the experience that you thought you had, you know what I mean? But anyway, that could go on a whole new journey with that. I'm deciding basically not to even worry about it. I'm not going out and getting another job. I'm not going to do that. I am going to see what happens artistically, and that's where I'm at. I'm working on my stuff, and I'm just going for it, And I think that's the way it should be. And the reason why I say that that's the way it should be is because the word talks about, as a man thinks, so is he. It's a matter of how you think and what you think of yourself, as far as what you decide. And if you take someone like Prince, I think that before we even knew who Prince was, Prince had decided that he was an artist. And I don't think he decided it necessarily in some type of an arrogant way, but I think that he decided that he was created a certain way, and that certain way is actually an artist. And so there are things that can be done that may change the climate of how the world is functioning through me being an artist. So let's try it and see. And so, changes happen, and you never know just how much you can change your world just by changing the way you operate.